cousins Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live, and Melinda's.
Hello, Melinda's! Hiya!
Welcome to VCR Party, the show where me, Nick, and him, Joe, from the Found Footage Festival, watch all of our VHS tapes.
Yep, that's what we do.
Tonight's the all-movie edition. We decided to do this because we were inspired by a guy we met after a show at the Alamo Draft House in Brooklyn.
No, he came up to me after the show and he said, have you heard of the movie Nacho Chihuahua? And I was like, no. And he said, I own 27 copies of it. And I was like, stop talking. Yeah. Right there. Just, you're on the show.
Come on the show.
Welcome aboard. Yeah. So yeah, this dude, Robert, he's, does he live in Brooklyn?
I don't know where he lives.
But
we do know that he owns 27 copies of Nacho Chihuahua. That's the one piece of information we know about.
And he stopped by the office today, and we had a riveting conversation. Steve, you thought it might have gone a little too long? Did you think it went too long? You were telling me? Did you?
No, I thought you guys did a good job.
Okay, all right.
Well, great. Setting people up for disappointment. That's always a great way to start the show. No, I was fascinated because we hadn't seen one lick of footage from this movie, Nacho Chihuahua. What did you assume about the movie before you saw it?
I thought it was going to be like Whiskers the Cat with a magical attitude, like unremarkable and, too long, lots of filler, and that same kind of look. We were wrong.
We're blown away.
There's so many surprises in here. And I think that's why the interview is like a half hour long. It's not that bad. But I feel like
with 7 clips in there. So,
7 clips, and it's actually 33 minutes long, the interview is, which is the running time of the movie of Nacho Chihuahua. We could have watched the entire movie. But we wouldn't have heard all this backstory. This guy is like obsessed with this movie. This
is the movie, by the way. He gave us a copy, which you'll see in a minute.
Yeah.
That's Nacho Chihuahua.
Oh, man, he's obsessed with it, too. And he contacted everybody, like the director, the writer. And, I thought we could have interviewed him for another half hour.
The funny part is after you said, you're like, hey, I met this guy who owns it, and I was like, Nacho Chihuahua? He told me the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
He, like, minutes before he introduced himself to you, he had told me, too, about Nacho Chihuahua. So, but that's exactly the kind of stuff we want to hear. So if you come to one of our live shows, please let us know about your weird finds.
Obsession. Yeah.
We have a new thing for sale. We always like to huck new products, and this
What is it? What are we selling now?
Bunion surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, before we do that, no, let's just talk about it. So bunion surgery was a staple of year one of the Found Footage Festival. Yep. This is the tape we found in a dumpster, and it was labeled Bunion Surgery, spelled wrong. And we watched basically a lot of the tape on air with everybody. Nope, that's not the one I queued up, actually. I want to keep that one pristine. But the announcement is that we've made dubs from the source tape of bunion surgery for you all to purchase on our website. We can do like 3 at a time, and it's a 3.5-hour tape.
It's very time consuming.
So it's a labor of love. So you can look on the website.
And all the tapes are coming from the mother, mother bunion surgery. So these are all the offspring of bunion surgery mother.
It's not like in the old days where we had to get a 10th generation of a dub of something. This is
coming pure. This is coming right from.
So to refresh your memory about this tape, it was a lot of a superhuman samurai cyber squad. It was a lot of VR troopers. And then we didn't think there's any bunion surgery, but there was at the end. Here's a little clip to remind you of some of the stuff on this
two tests sound.
Magical
sometimes
tape.
I think I'd be better off quitting school and getting a job.
No way. Here, try this.
He's doing his homework.
Hey, it's easy.
Everything's easy if you know how to do it. But if you drop out, you'll never know. So stay in school, because education can help you solve all kinds of problems, like what to do with your life and how to get a job.
Take it from us, the superhuman samurai cyber squad. Stay in school, everybody.
I can always see the gears turning.
I know, it doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah.
Did not grow up with them.
You're just avoiding that apology. You just don't want to have to apologize.
These are some hot off the presses bunion surgeries. These are exact replica of the label. We scanned it in, and that's it. So yeah, if you order yourself one, you'll get one from the mother tape. Bunion surgery.
Is it on the website now?
Yeah.
It is?
Yep.
Okay.
What's up next?
The found footage classics.
Oh yeah,
You
you
got
want to
that.
talk about this
Computer
one?
Beach Party?
Yeah.
Why don't you, you picked it up. Why
Yeah.
don't you,
Well, but the tape itself is.
this is the all movie episode, so we got to kick it
Yeah.
off with a movie.
And this is a movie we actually did a touring show of. It's the only movie we felt worthy of it, and it's an '80s sex comedy called Computer Beach Party, shot in Galveston, Texas, and it is perplexing.
They make it up as they go along. They really do. Like
There wasn't much of a script.
There's one point where they cut to a screen that tells you the next plot point. Like they didn't shoot any of that stuff. They just said, okay, well this is what happened next. Trust us.
Yeah.
And then it goes to the next.
And
scene.
at one point, we had every copy we knew of existence of Computer Beach Party. Now I think it's propagated a little bit. But here's the infamous glass of water scene.
Oh, this is a classic.
The sexual tension is thick in this.
Wonderful.
Hi, Andy.
Hi.
We were walking along the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so warm.
Yeah.
Could I have a glass of water?
Yeah. Sure. Sure. How are you?
Fine. It's nice to see you again.
It's great to see you. Listen. You want water?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
It's inside. Upstairs.
Where water usually is.
And they go get a glass of water, and then there's a last scene of them drinking the glass of water.
Oh,
so yeah,
so good. The whole movie is that. It's just nonstop.
it's
that.
incredible. And we're trying to get the rights to this movie so that we can make it available to everybody.
Yeah, we tracked down the director, and he's living in Los Angeles, and I'm back in Los Angeles a lot, so
Have some lunch
I'm
with
gonna
this
try
guy.
And find lunch, and then we talked about that with Robert because he's going to try and find the rights, buy the rights to Nacho Chihuahua. We got to buy the rights to this thing so that we can put up all the T-shirts and all the hats.
And we
all
should
the...
say before we get into the whole movie thing that there are people who have been collecting and doing weird movie stuff for longer than us.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like, we will not pick up a movie at a thrift store unless it's really something remarkable.
No, exactly. It's just a small section. Right over here is our movie section. It's just very small.
It's like 30, 40 tapes maybe.
And,
yeah.
a lot of times we go to these things like, the VHS-tival, and everybody's like, oh, have you seen this movie? And I was like, no, I haven't. We
don't
seen a lot of movies.
we don't watch horror stuff really. So we're mostly stuff that wasn't intended for an audience. Like
one thing that we watch a lot of is TDM. Roll the graphics,
oh
Steve.
boy, here we go. Kind of baited him a little bit.
Yep.
Did a little misdirection there.
Exactly. Yep. So which way?
Oh, this again?
Joe coming from?
Bottom to top. Top to bottom. Left to right.
Left to right. Joe.
Right to left?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow.
Is the graphic over with now, or is
It
it
just
still going?
ended. We just had to crank it up.
All right. Okay. Today, what do I do? Oh, okay. So I was putting together a public access montage. We actually showed this video before when what's her name, Adrienne Kiss was on, who was a host. She's a host of QVC, Home Shopping, and there's one tape that we had on here that we had recorded over, and then I hit play and saw that we had recorded over the show called Auction Alley. And I watched a bunch last night, and holy shit, it's a good one.
I heard you saying
good.
I just have to pick a stopping point because you were just going to watch the entire.
I was importing it, and
Yeah.
I was letting it go for like a half hour, and I was just like, I could keep it going right now. I already have more than enough
Right.
stuff that I need. So I decided just to come back to it
Okay.
later. So
Auction Alley.
here's Auction Alley. It's very tedious.
Okay, so we got a half hour of this.
And, well, we're not going to watch a half
Okay.
hour. But, yeah, here it is. And then there's a little bit of excitement towards the end. But here's Auction Alley. I don't know where this is from. I think maybe Ohio. There it is. This is how the tape started, by the way. So they're taking phone calls.
Create a movie Power Ranger.
Just go down because we have plenty of time here.
Okay,
Start at the
Eagle
top.
White Bone Knife. Okay, 2 for 1 hot and spicy boxer M.
Yep.
Dual ninja weapon.
See that we recorded over the dual ninja weapon part.
I'd like to see this guy demonstrating it.
The tractor
alarm clock,
yeah.
tractor cast iron bell, 5-inch black and white TV radio, Eagle white bone knife, flashlight alarm clock.
NWGT stands for?
What? Where is that?
It's just right next to it. NWGT.
Oh. I'm still not seeing it.
The NWGT
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you're wondering what the Eagle white bone is?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Oh, I was hoping I'd get to see that.
Yeah.
47-piece dinnerware set.
Let's deal quickly. Got a break here.
That's what they do occasionally.
Bids down for Grasshopper closes this table.
I think Grasshopper is the name of the woman who speaks.
Robert, they want to see the eagle knife.
Who wants to see the eagle knife? That's Grasshopper.
Alrighty, the eagle knife. Let's
I need to remove a tree. Is there a hotline I could call? Is there any
rollovers? Check out them rollovers when we go back to board. It looks. Now this is not real bone handle. It's just supposed to look like stainless steel blade. There's a picture of a flying eagle, and it is a new item.
And the dinnerware, Robert.
And the dinnerware.
Pop down, Grasshopper. I know
Arthur
the dinnerware.
Stewart on the dinnerware, all white. There's your cereal bowl.
Is that a bull riding?
Sitting on your salad plate, and then your main plate. Now it's supposed to be a 48-piece set. One of these plates here was broken, so it's a 47-piece. We're calling it a good item, folks. Make your phone ring.
Good item, GW? What would it be? Good?
No.
All righty.
PT. Steve have a... Oh, that's tedious. Wow.
Yeah.
That is... You weren't kidding.
That's not even the half
Yeah.
of it. It's way more tedious than that. I cut this one short.
I was still entertained by it, though. That's a good kind of tedium. But, Steve?
I was wondering if it was new item or something. The NWO.
Yeah, because he does talk about new items in there. He's like, GT... No, I don't know.
Comments are lighting up. What GT?
If anybody knows where Auction Alley's from, please let us know, because I want more of this show. I want to find out what the dual ninja weapon was.
Well, I got a quick excitement corner. Roll the graphics, Steve. It's excitement corner. All right, here we go. This is I kept it in the movie theme. This is one called Gymkata. If you are a weird movie fan, you might have heard of this one. Have you seen this?
I have not.
So it's an action movie, and this was a
I've
thing
heard
in the
about
80s.
It's legendary.
My kind of the theme for today, there's a lot of like trends that people are cashing in on, and so this one was gymnastics was big in the 80s, Mary Lou Retton and all that. So Kurt Thomas was this professional gymnast, I think he was an Olympian, and they had him star in a movie. And what happened is he would get into dangerous situations, and gymnastics would help him get out. So here he's just walking down an alley, or he's running away from some criminals in an alley, and there just happens to be a strategically placed bar in that alley. So this is a action-packed scene. It's like how alleys have like bars there.
Yeah.
With chalk on them. Oop. Watch this move. Two at one time. And the guy on the bike. He wasn't even a bad guy. All right, there's Gymkata. Roll the graphic. Next excitement corner.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Is it worth it?
No. It's. I mean, there's a lot of slow parts in between an awesome scene like that.
Elmo Draft House would probably have a screening of that at some point.
I'm
right?
sure that there's been a lot of midnight movie nights and things like that.
Is it worth seeing at that? Do you think, or
in the right state of mind? I think so. Yeah. It's got some good scenes like that, some really memorable scenes like that. But there's a lot of dead time.
I feel like it'd be like a fun Friday night midnight movie kind of a thing.
Yeah. No, that's solid. So that was my entry into the excitement corner.
Sweet. All right. So next up, we got a guest, Robert. 27 copies of Nacho Chihuahua.
He sent us photos of himself.
Yeah, have you posted put any of those up? Yeah, I asked him to take some photos of them on the shelf, and then he went above and beyond and took some other really cool pictures.
Yeah.
With this. He has a Chihuahua. He talks all about it.
All right.
Here's the interview now.
And then we're coming back with our own movie.
Oh yeah. We have. We're each going to show 2 more movies after this, and then do we have some nice things to show? Yeah,
maybe we'll
like
see if we have time.
time.
Okay.
All right. Here's Robert.
Robert, thank you for being here. We're excited because you're Mr. Nacho Chihuahua.
Yes. Yes,
Is that what you go by officially, Mr. Nacho Chihuahua?
It's what's at the top of my resume.
Okay, good.
How did the whole thing start?
So I was on eBay looking for bad movies, and I see one called Nacho Chihuahua. It's $2, and I have a Chihuahua, so I was like, okay, it's perfect.
So your love of Chihuahuas sparked this.
Exactly. This whole thing happened because
You've always been
my
a Chihuahua
dog.
man?
No, but then I got mine, and I was like, okay, they're actually not that bad, and kind of fell in love. So I buy this one, it's $2, and I watch it, and it is a giant piece of shit. There is no other word to describe this.
Unlike Chihuahua shit, which is tiny.
Which is
right?
tiny. Well,
Okay.
usually tiny. If it's big, you have a problem. But usually tiny. This is a giant pile of shit, and it is difficult to understand. Normally, behind a movie, there is like a purpose. Someone is earnest about something, or they're passionate, or know they just are out to make money. You cannot understand where this is coming from.
Is it a kids movie?
Ostensibly, yes.
Okay.
I feel like it was made for people like us, but technically it's a kids movie.
What year?
The credits say 1999. The box says 2001.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about this? How about we want to ask you more questions about
Yes.
Nacho Chihuahua, how many you have.
I have so many more questions.
But let's start off with a clip, because I want to get an
Okay.
idea of what the movie is.
Yeah.
So this is.
Oh, they're also in clamshells too. I see.
Yes. There
check it out.
actually were at least 7 releases of this, I think. There's 7 different cover stickers
Packaging
that I found.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to show them the clamshell though.
Yes.
Check out the clamshell.
And there's a black one.
Yep. Oh, there's a black one?
Yes,
Wow.
there's a black one, and then there's the regular.
Black clamshell.
Okay, so this is the clip, one we're playing a clip off of?
Yes.
Okay.
And what are these worth on?
Okay, so that's my favorite part. Is before I started buying them, they cost $2. And now they cost about $70 a piece.
Whoa.
That's how the economy works.
Exactly.
Supply and demand.
My greatest, and this is on my resume, my greatest accomplishment as a living human being was completely shifting the supply-demand curve of Nacho Chihuahua tapes.
Congratulations.
Yeah. From $2.
I tip my hat.
Yeah.
So we're playing like plastic gold right here.
Exactly.
All
Nobody
right.
seems to realize it's only me buying them, so it's just me driving up the price on something
fantastic.
only I want.
Yeah.
The
But
algorithm's like, God, there's a huge run on Nacho Chihuahua.
yeah,
$70
why
seems
are
about
people
right.
buying these for
All
that
right,
much?
set this up. What are we about to see?
So the main character is a kid, the adult human main character. He is a kid. He has gone to a theme park, which is called South of the Border. And that's an issue that comes up later.
That's not in South Carolina, I think.
Well, this is ostensibly taking place in like a border state, because it was filmed in Louisiana, but they treat it as if, like, I don't know. There's so much to get to, but this is, you might have just unraveled a whole new piece of the mystery of the archaeology of this film for me.
All right. Is this towards the beginning of the movie?
This is like right at the beginning.
All right,
All right, here we go.
John, that's a fake. I want my money back.
Wait.
Hang on.
Hold on a second.
Are you
gotta
hearing
rewind.
audio, Steve?
All right, here we go. No, this was just.
John, that's a fake. I want my money back. Oh, you must be lost. How'd you get in this box? What's that you're eating on, a jalapeno?
What's that you're eating on?
You must be the bravest dog ever.
Yeah. And that means he's the bravest dog ever.
The audio is rough.
I wasn't expecting bowl cuts or video.
The ADR in this is
Is this your
terrible.
dog? Do you know where this dog came from?
This meat kid's gonna be a star,
Sir,
I tell you.
is this yours?
Let's see the back of his head too.
Do you know where this is from?
Is that what he said?
Do you know where this is from?
All these passers-by.
Is this yours? No.
No,
Excuse me, do you know where this came from?
You didn't get a line.
Excuse me, do you know where this dog came from?
Pay attention to that cowboy hat guy you just walked.
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
Come on.
Shot in Louisiana, you say?
Yeah. Believe me, I've done the research.
Yeah, I'm not questioning you at all.
So what I love
Don't forgive me.
is that he asks six people if it's their dog, and when they say no, he just goes, well, I guess
Next
this
thing
dog
I
belongs
know,
in a box.
Take
I'm
it
riding
home.
in a
So
Chevy
that's
across
about, that's
Wow.
that. I know, right?
I'm stunned. I thought this was going to be way more polished, sort of
No.
I did too. Yeah.
children's
No.
entertainment.
This is 10 times better than I thought it was going to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did the dog talk right there?
Yes.
I heard the dog talk.
There's a talking dog.
So I'm wondering if this came on the heels of the Yo Quiero Taco Bell campaign.
So I found out, I went through the credits and I looked up every single person in the credits who exists. And the woman who wrote this, I think her name is Ginger Hodge. I think it's Hodge. She wrote the story. I'm going to check if it's Hodge because I want to make sure Ginger gets her credit. Yes, Ginger Hodge.
Okay.
And she wrote the story for this before it was a screenplay. And I tracked her down, and she was like 40 back then, so
Okay.
like 60, I guess, 60, 70. And I was like, hey, where did this come from? And she's like, oh, the Taco Bell dog was popular. And
Yes, I called it.
I know, right?
Yes.
And this, and we wanted something about a dog. And
Wait, is this a phone call you had with her? You just called her up?
I've just been emailing these people. Every time I email one of them, they're either like, "There's a fan of this movie," or they're like, "Oh God."
Have you asked them?
found
Did they
us."
get a theatrical release? Or was it straight to video? I assume.
I didn't even need to ask about a theatrical release of this. This is. If you look up
AMC.
the word "stinker" in the dictionary,
Yeah.
this is what is right there.
Well, I did want to say there's a critic review on here. It says, he's not Cho, ordinary Chihuahua. It's from the Weekly Retriever.
Now-
Wrote that
Is that a
review.
joke? It's gotta be,
I'm
yeah.
assuming that's not a real newspaper. I'm
Weekly
not sure.
Retriever?
Someone
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
prove me wrong, but I'm gonna
Fake
assume.
news?
Yeah, fake news. That joke, Nacho, is actually the reason this dog is called Nacho. Because apparently, and this is Ginger again. So Ginger, if I'm wrong here, this is all on Miss Hodge.
Very respectful of
I
you.
know, right? She said that this was when Disney was really, the coattail riders, where people would make a movie like this and put a character that looked like a Disney character and all that, and they were really going after them, which meant that this studio was boned because this studio had no actual talent. All they were doing was stealing Disney ideas.
It'd be like Aladdin and the 40 Thieves would be in smaller print.
Yes.
and
But I feel
dumb
like-
people would be like, Aladdin.
No,
my
it's
daughter
Aladdin. I
loved
want
this."
that.
I feel like some of these shitty movies like this put all their budget into the cover.
Exactly.
Like, look at the graphic design is not bad on
Those
this,
aren't the
you
real
know?
dogs, though. None of those are the dogs in
Right.
the movie.
It doesn't represent
And
the-
the hands photoshopped in where they're holding the dogs
Oh yeah,
are
for
terrible.
Computer Beach Party. I mean, we have that around here somewhere. The two people on the cover are not in the movie at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they just took a good cover photo, had somebody illustrate it. Whatever's going to sell more videos. When you're crapping out a movie,
Yeah.
I mean, who cares, right?
It's weird, though. This dog is less cute than the actual dog.
Oh,
I
really?
think. Yeah.
Oh.
the one on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one looks weird.
Did they get distribution for it? Obviously they did.
Yeah, I mean, they got at least 3 different releases, like the slip sleeve, the white clam, and the black clam.
Okay.
And I know that these aren't just like
Sterling Entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got bought by UAV. I told you, I have done the research on this piece of crap.
Do you have Miss Hodge's phone number?
I don't have her
Okay.
phone number.
I would love to call Miss Hodge.
I probably could get her phone number. I could just email her and say, hey, we'd like to talk to you.
Let's play another clip.
Yes. Okay, so...
Nick, I want to talk about Miss Hodge some more.
Yeah,
I
let's
know you
talk
do.
about Ginger. She deserves her moment in the spotlight.
We'll get to her, but let's intersperse it with clips.
Okay, yeah.
So, to set this up, the kid grows up into a doofy-looking adult. There's no other word other than doofy-looking.
Like
And-
a doofus?
Oh, he
with
looks
goofy?
like he's
Okay.
such a doofus.
Yeah.
And then he has the hots for this girl who owns another dog that Nacho has the hots for. So they run away. I know, really, really exciting stuff.
Okay,
Okay.
this is from the black clamshell copy.
So we could either do the bank robbery or the bus scene. The bus scene is my favorite
Let's do bank robbery first. Let's save bus scene. How many do we have? How many did you bring? 5?
So I brought. There are another 4.
Another 4. Okay.
Yes.
So let's do.
We got a lot of Nacho Chihuahua to get to.
Yeah,
so
I know, right?
let's,
Wait a second. So make sure that goes with.
That's
Miss
with that one.
Clamshell. Okay.
All right. So here's the bank robbery.
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently this guy's a featured actor, but I couldn't find him online.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
A featured actor.
Yeah.
I want to see this movie so bad.
That was the music shift.
Yeah.
Yep. A little bit
The
comic
scoring.
relief, a little bit of.
That's some money for scoring, though. It sounds like a violin.
It sounds like a violin. Might be one of them.
Those aren't
A lot
extras.
of
Those are like-
disheveled older men in this.
Yeah. Very sneaky with the pop collar.
Oh,
I think they wanted a trench coat, but they're like, just put your Carhartt on.
Yeah, we don't own one of those.
Yeah.
Let's not go down to Macy's. It's just use what we have.
Is Nacho Chihuahua going to save the day here?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, I
That's
keep
the
calling
second
it.
time you called something.
Yeah, you, are you sure you haven't seen this movie before?
Let's hide in here.
Those bullies may come back.
Yeah. Right?
Respectful accents. I
Yeah,
think,
not racist at all.
Look at how he just has the bottom of his jacket.
Notice that he ran out with nothing.
Yeah.
He ran in with a gun, and 30 seconds later, he ran out with nothing.
He didn't steal anything.
But the gas station has a bank alarm,
Chihuahua.
so yeah.
It's not a Hispanic person that has the voice. is it,
No,
right?
no, it's not. Yeah. Creepy old dude.
Yeah, I'm sure the police get there. Right?
Nothing was stolen from the gas station.
No.
Oh, no, you don't.
Not going
What
back.
is it, Nacho?
And clearly these dogs are terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they got an actual cop car
yeah.
going through the
Somebody knew a police officer, you know.
Yeah.
That's
It's a good shot of the back of his head there.
Yeah.
And the filthy windshield.
Yeah.
This may not have been such a
The
good
dirty
idea.
windshield and the, you know.
What did
sighting
Nacho say
car. This may not have been such a good idea. But he wasn't talking about the getting in the car. He was talking about the movie.
Yeah.
So,
And you couldn't hear him over the siren.
yeah.
Wow, it's still getting pulled over here.
This
Yeah.
is a robbery, huh?
Yeah. This is like a Fast and the Furious level car chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop the car.
Oh, he looks terrified.
Yeah. Oh no, dogs.
How do they know what? How does he know? How did the dogs know that he robbed the place? Did he say stop the
Jump in
car?
the back
Oh,
seat
because it
and
means
hide,
that you're supposed to do that when a
We're
cop.
looking really, really deep into a
Two
shitty
cop cars.
children's movie. So, they didn't know just one cop. Somebody knew 2
Yeah.
cops. Yeah.
An older man kind of shuffling over.
Are you all
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I think so. Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay.
Were you hurt in the fake car chase?
Come
Strobe
on,
effect?
and let's get out
Yeah,
of
they
here.
never do that again in the whole
about
movie.
him? Is he okay?
Like that always strikes me as odd.
Come on.
So that's the
Born before 60
that's the
degrees
end of that
love,
bit.
and most
So they
Wow,
arrested
but-
Jack Rebney. And
Yeah, he does
they
look
all,
like the world's angriest RV guy there.
I looked up that dude. I can't remember his name. Two things came up. Some dude who died, so that was probably him. Because the other thing that came up was some guy who ran a Pizza Hut. So maybe.
Oh, Robert, I love you so much. I
Yeah.
really do. Like
There's-
you light it up, and
Look, I get really bored.
Noted Nacho Chihuahua expert,
Yes.
Robert. Is
Like
on
I
the
said,
show.
that's right on my resume. If anybody needs,
if
you
anybody has
know,
any questions, put them in the comments. We're pre-taping this,
Yes.
so you'll
and
be
I'll
able
get
to
back to.
Yeah, you could be
I'll
live
send
on the
them to
comments
you
and checking?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right. So what's the next clip? We got. Oh, you talked about the bus scene being your
Yes,
favorite. Do you want to save this for last, or do you want to?
We could save that for last. So this, I guess I should say, and if we could show on the back of like the slip sleeve, it says at the bottom, featuring the original song "Don't Cry" from Maria.
I was
El Nino.
curious about that.
Where is it?
Yeah.
At the bottom?
Yes, right at the bottom in the green. Don't
Okay.
cry for Maria El Nina. And so we can either watch the. You know what? This one is about 3 minutes long, but it shows the song and maybe the funniest second funniest scene in this movie, but I have it queued right up to the song.
Great. Let's listen to the song.
Okay.
So
I was going to say maybe we end the episode with the song. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, that's a
we're
good
looking
call.
for, yeah, because we usually end our show with a song.
Should we play a little bit of it and then?
Oh, this is queued right up to the song, and when you say a little bit, there's really not much.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're already here.
Everything that I like and how I like it. How could I have hurt her this way? Oh, Nacho,
Notice
I miss
that they
Maria.
stop only to eat the food
I
that
miss
the
her
person
every
running ahead of
minute.
them is dropping.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
But look at that shot. Are they on a car or is that a dolly?
Bad now, but they will get better.
I think it's
The
just
sun
someone
will
hunched
come up.
over carrying
On a
camera.
skateboard, maybe?
Yeah.
It's a
Or a
go.
wheelchair, maybe.
Here's the hit song.
Don't cry for Maria El Niña.
That's what that says featuring on there?
Remember,
song.
we had to be free. We could not stay.
Kind of like Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Had to go.
Exactly.
If you don't stop,
That's what I've always thought.
I'll cry for Joe.
So that's our original song.
That's what they were
the,
selling on the back.
That was the big
You know
selling
what,
point.
Nacho?
Oh, I just noticed
Bobby
the total
McGee
running
was
time
right.
is 55 minutes.
No, but no,
Oh,
it's
no.
not.
The guy
At
said
the end,
three
they
was just
add on a
another
whole
word
episode
for
of the Andy
nothing left
Griffith
to lose.
show for some reason. Just there's like 30 seconds.
No.
Of, yeah,
Joplin.
yeah.
The song was
You're kidding me.
"Ah, Chihuahua."
Is there another
Can it
part
be?
coming up?
This is the end of the film. They, I know, right? They find their owners who have just gotten married at a gas station for some reason.
They just got married at a gas station.
Their dogs have been missing for a day.
This
They-
is bleak landscapes here.
Yes.
I know.
And
Yeah.
and so the guy says, "Oh man, thank you so much for getting me through this rough time." And then they get married the same day that their dogs have gone. So they're over the dogs.
Oh.
They're like, whatever, we're done with the
We
dogs.
didn't even need them back.
Yeah, whatever. Let them enjoy being out in nature. And then, you know, they find
Oh,
their
they
dogs.
happen to be back.
Yeah.
Oh, so
They
happy to
happen
say.
to come to the same gas station as the doofy-looking guy.
Is this the man? The man? Is he the boy that we saw at the beginning?
Yes. Yes.
Next time.
At least that's
my
what
little
the
chili
Nacho
pepper.
Chihuahua
Yes,
canon says,
next
is
time,
that they're the same
Nacho.
people.
So did they play the Andy Griffith episode now? Or is this the ending?
They'd show the moral, the credits, and then the episode.
This is
Yeah,
the adventure
yeah.
that
So they
changed
say
our
it's
lives
50
forever.
minutes, but the
As the
tape is
billboard
50
said,
minutes, and
All
then
the rooms at
this
south
is
of the border
33.
were air conditioned.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I was thinking it was bad because it wasn't a full-length movie. It wasn't 80 minutes.
That's-
but you're saying it's 30 minutes.
It's 30 minutes of,
and then
of
Andy
shit.
Griffith
Yeah.
is the
There's
rest.
so many revelations in this.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I thought this
Look,
was going to be a 90-minute movie.
Look, at this point, I'm the archaeologist of this
Oh,
this
yeah.
Well, that's why.
dumb
That's
thing.
why we booked you.
Yeah, because where else were you going to get this
Oh,
level
no,
of
the
information?
second you came up to me after the show at the Alamo Draft House, I was just like, yeah, you're going to be on the show. 27 copies of Nacho Chihuahua.
Yeah.
So tell me about how did you collect all the copies? It's all online, right?
Yeah, eBay, Amazon.
People send them to you now at this point, or
No,
Let's change that.
Yes, if you have a copy of this movie, send it to me. I'll give you a credit on my website, nachochihuahua.com.
Oh, you have a website.
Nice.
My main website is feedyourvcr.com, but that links to nachochihuahua.themovie.com.
What can you tell me about the director of Nacho Chihuahua? It's a Miss Hodges. Miss
No,
Hodges?
she wrote the story. The director is I think Joe McCullough, and he's dead.
Wait,
but
Jill McCullough? And it's a
Joe.
dude? Oh, Joe.
And I fixed his Wikipedia page to mention this movie.
Good. I'm
'cause,
sure
you know,
he'd appreciate that posthumously.
Because,
Joe's
you know,
like,
this.
I can go up to heaven now. And here's Andy Griffith. So
Yeah.
let me I just wanted to see the transition between credits.
Yeah.
And
You
then
didn't tell me all that. This just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, no,
Copyright
this is...
1999.
Yep, Jim McCullough Productions. They made a bunch of horror movies in the 70s. They went from one horror
this isn't
movie.
a theme either.
No, it's not.
What is happening?
This episode is about dogs, though.
And they had to add different. Maybe the music was copyrighted.
But the show's copyrighted.
Well, the show's public domain, I think. That's why they were using it in
Back
the Bible.
in what, 90?
Yeah, that's why that Bible lesson one used Andy Griffith too, right?
But wouldn't the song come with that?
No, I feel like ASCAP has a tighter grip than the video would. But
all right,
I don't know.
we got a copyright lawyer.
Yeah,
he's on the case.
That's the next thing I have to look up.
Music is tougher to license.
I've never seen that
video.
though before in public domain though. The songs have always been with it.
What, you've never seen them attach a random episode of a TV show to the end of a children's movie?
Freaks and Geeks had to change a lot of the music. The state did when they released on video. So that's my guess, but I don't know. That is another part of the mystery, though.
Yeah, no, believe me, this is.
Oh man, but it was still a whistle song.
It was.
So,
they got it close.
It kind of fit.
So Joe can be proud of that.
All right, what do we got next?
We got the
keep
bus
it coming.
scene, or...
Keep it coming.
So we got the leads get married. This is the bus scene. So I have to preface the bus scene in that this is the most confusing bit. Okay, so this whole movie is shooting the rodeo, and I think that's what it's called, where there's just a thing happening while you're making your movie and you film it. This movie is just some guy said, oh, I know a guy who runs a hardware store. Oh, I know a guy who runs a farm. My friend's a cop. My friend's a bus driver. A
lot of people own gas stations.
A lot of people own gas stations. Let's go track one of them down. And this is just a scene that doesn't make sense, and I feel like half the people on this bus are just people that the guys knew.
Whoa.
And I'm pointing that out.
It's probably
for
like the
a
people who
reason.
walked by in that one scene, right?
Where none of them look like they know it's a movie. This
like the director's dad or like the director's uncle was there.
And the cowboy hat guy from the
we'll
first
see him
scene.
again.
Yeah. This is the famous bus scene.
They're tempting the conversation.
They were at
people on buses.
He looks very, very into it right there.
Oh, that's our protagonist?
No. That's
what?
Yeah, right?
A capuchin monkey?
She's talking to the monkey.
Yeah.
So far, we have been lost in a strange town.
Neither of them want to be there. They're doing nothing to make them feel
They're
good.
not show dogs.
I want to hear what they said.
I feel like the comments we're going to get or that we're talking over, but you can't hear it.
Yeah.
So far, we have been lost in a strange town.
Yeah.
Recapping the plot.
Yeah. Just in case the children haven't been able to pay attention.
I wanted him to stay there.
Psst. Nina, follow me.
Looking for treats?
Yeah. There's the
cowboy hat guy.
There's our cow. So somehow in the 10 years, that old man, is wearing the same outfit.
Oh, I hate that bite. I hate the bite he took there.
With the little tiny,
a little nibble.
Why would she be terrified?
Nacho,
They probably actually threw that dog.
I know. There's a monkey on.
So they cut to like 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds, like 2 seconds of a dude with an eye patch. So they never.
Do we hit stop or do we?
You can hit stop at this point. It just they're gonna get they're gonna attack them and.
The eye patch guy, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
monkey.
We have.
So get them.
He wanted the Doritos.
There's just a dude with an eye patch for those 2 seconds.
But he's just looking.
But also, they didn't show him on his eye patch site either.
Exactly,
Right.
that was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
They're just like, we have a dude with an eye patch, but we want to...
Eye patch 101 is put it on the camera side.
Yeah. But so I don't know if... I can't tell if, was that guy just on the bus and they said, oh, let's just film this guy with an eye patch for just, for B-roll, or...
I think that was Miss Hodge all the way. I think Miss Hodge was just like, there's going to be an eye patch guy. It's going to be a quirky bus.
And that's part of what I don't understand, is I've actually asked her if she has a copy of this story laying around, pre-script. And because what I need to know is how much of the insanity of this is they go, Ginger put together this goddamn story that doesn't make any sense, and now we have to go find this, that, and we have to find a person with a monkey just because it's in the story. And how much of it is just
they happen to have these things just sitting there?
They just said, oh, we got a monkey, let's put a lady with a monkey in.
My thinking is the latter.
Me too.
Yeah, I think it's like
you mentioned. I think they just worked with what resources they had. And in a way, that's admirable. They're in a small Louisiana town.
Yeah.
The whole community apparently pitched in. They don't look like professional actors at all.
Really?
I was gonna say though, it's fun to make fun of movies and everything, but they did finish a movie, and I will tip my hat to that.
They finished 1/3 of a movie. They
made
it.
Sure, okay.
They made it
33 minutes. That's pretty darn good, though.
Andy Griffith did some of the heavy lifting, but they did finish a movie. Well, we have one more clip. Do you want to set this one up?
So we did the marriage. If we rewind a little bit on this one.
Because we went long on
yeah,
the
because we went one of them.
Okay. Oops, I got another copy of Nacho Chihuahua still
we could actually do the scene after the bus scene, because this scene I think we've done.
So put that in.
Yeah, if we go back to this
the
one.
scene after the bus scene.
Okay, yeah, I guess there's only 30 minutes to work with.
Yeah,
and we're showing
that was the
10
rough
of them,
bit.
So, okay.
You know.
So let's see what happens. This is after the chaos of the bus. The big dogs come and chase the...
Yeah.
Okay.
The big dogs who were never established before. So...
Strobe effect.
Yes. There are only like 10 mentions of this movie on the internet.
Wow.
And one of them is a website that...
Wait. Let's discuss this after the scene here, because I do want to hear what the
bad...
What's the female Chihuahua's name?
Nina.
That's what the song is for.
It's Nina, but...
Don't Cry for Maria El Nina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nacho calls her El Nina, but her name is Nina, and they make a big deal out of that.
Hold that thought that you had a second ago. Let's watch the scene without any talking. Okay. And then we'll revisit. I know, I get it. I totally get it.
Quick, in here, El Nina.
I'm right behind you.
I know they're in here. Let's find them.
Hurry, Nacho, they're going to find us.
Follow me, my little chili pepper.
I think they went this way. Look out, Tommy. It's gonna fall on us.
I didn't mind that scene.
Where are you, dogs?
They just let some dogs run around a pretty disorganized hardware store.
I like it. I like that, though. I respect that.
Just endangering these animals.
You look over there. Okay.
Blink, blink.
That's the actual hardware store guy.
Come on, here they come.
A lot of pizzicata. Blink, 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 blink.
I will hide in here, Nacho.
Wait till I make my move, El Nina, and stay out of sight.
So just putting these dogs in danger.
Hey, sister.
Is the theme here.
I hear them coming behind us. If I can just climb up here.
Where are those mutts? Well, I don't know, but I smell them.
Boy, this is a really long scene.
Yeah.
Be careful, El Nina. They're coming.
Which says a lot for a 30-minute movie.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got us going around in circles.
They already showed
We've
that
already
scene.
looked here. Well,
They already showed
maybe
that.
they double back.
Pretty good acting.
Yeah.
Look at trembling.
My little burrito.
Hey, guacamole dip. Down here. Jump,
Guacamole
Nacho.
dip?
But be careful.
There's quite other food.
Mexican food.
Yeah.
Phew, I made it. Let's get
My
out
little
of here.
sopapilla.
I'm right behind you.
Well, let's see.
These mean dogs are the
I think
antagonists.
they're running
for
out.
The rest of the next 15 minutes of this movie.
Yeah, they seem in mortal danger right now.
Yeah.
I said we're running out.
Yeah, and that's the famous hardware store scene.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow, there they go scampering off.
Yeah. Then they go to a farm. It's exciting.
Whoa. We need to watch this whole thing. That's
Definitely.
my takeaway
And
here.
and we'll also watch the Andy Griffith episode afterwards
Yeah,
too. 'Cause
yeah,
I feel like
that's
it's
part
part
of
of the whole
They
experience.
wouldn't put it on the tape if it wasn't part of the full
Right.
experience.
So did you watch Andy Griffith
No.
episode? Okay, yeah.
I know.
You know that involves dogs.
You didn't contact like the director of Andy Griffith?
No,
or?
that's when I get bored of Nacho Chihuahua, that's the next thing is I'll go tracking down.
But you're not bored
all
yet.
these people who may be dead at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. There's a lot to unravel there. A lot to
There's
unpack.
so much.
So you were kind enough to give us a copy too.
Yes,
of
it's
27.
It's in that stack. I'm down to 28 now. So
you've
giving us
increased since I last talked to you.
Yes,
last I heard it was
bought
27.
another 5 on Amazon. There's
How
none
much?
for sale. like $30, $40, and $50 each, I think. Yeah.
You're driving the price up,
yeah,
aren't you?
it's rocketing up. Yeah.
Now people know that if they find this, they can like put it on there for $70 and you'll probably buy it.
Yeah, that was my one worry coming on. I was like, oh, I'm really gonna mess up the market for this, aren't I? And make my life difficult. But
I know, but we could also find out some new information about Nacho Chihuahua.
Yeah,
exactly.
that was gonna be what I said was, hey, I found the actors. They were both very unhappy that someone had tracked them down because of this. And I mean,
did you email them?
Yeah, when Melanie got back to me and I was like, "Hey, were you in Nacho Chihuahua?" Her response was, "Oh God." And
I like that you're on a first name basis with Melanie.
I don't remember her last name, so I'm just. And then Joe is the other guy, and he's kind of more into it. I'm like, "Hey, I found this movie," and he's like, "Yeah, someone," and like he kind of seems like, "Hey, someone found this thing I'm in," and now he seems ashamed of it. I sent him a copy, and I was like, "Hey, would you sign this?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then it got there, and I think he's ashamed of it now.
You kind of forgot how.
How long ago did this happen?
About like 2 weeks ago. I sent
it to
him. Yeah.
So he hasn't responded back since you sent it to him?
I was like, "Hey, did you get it?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then I haven't heard back from him.
Please keep us posted on any more Nacho Chihuahua updates.
No, here's the thing. When you get up to 50, we'll have you back on the show.
We'll watch the whole thing as an EP episode.
There we go.
Yeah, you'll come on, you'll
Even though
comment with us.
At this point, you've seen 75% of it.
No. We have a lot more to
I feel like I've seen the movie, though. I mean, I've seen movies like this, and but not this good. I feel like
you missed really everything with the humans in it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We only got mostly dog
I figured
footage.
the dogs were the exciting part.
Okay.
So.
It's good to leave some stones uncovered. Is that how you say it?
Unturned?
Unturned.
Uncovered?
Yeah.
Unturned?
Unturned, you're right.
Yeah.
Robert, Mr. Nacho Chihuahua.
Mr. Nacho Chihuahua.
We can find you at what
Make
website
some t-shirts
again?
or something?
I don't know if it's like... So it...
Why did you buy the rights to this movie?
That's what I was thinking, because
That's exciting. If you could own Nacho Chihuahua...
So when UAV went under, because Sterling went under, UAV bought them. When UAV
the distribution company, right?
So when UAV went under... and what's weird is it says Sterling on the box, but it says UAV on the tape. But anyway, when they went under, the rights got split between some Canadian publishing company and Legendary Pictures. So not a lot of people know this, but Nacho Chihuahua is actually part of the MonsterVerse canon. So actually in Godzilla vs. King Kong, they're going to do a cut to Nacho Chihuahua and El Niño.
Because that's all part of the same
it's
ownership.
All part of the same
Makes sense. It's
now.
like how Disney owns everything. They own the monsters. So
yeah.
All right. Well, come back. We'll talk more about Nacho Chihuahua.
Once you get up to 50, and buy the rights to this movie. You make T-shirts and hats and the whole thing. Get rich.
Yeah.
Thank you, my little chalupa.
Yes.
All right, my little chili pepper.
But yeah, more information at feedyourvcr.com. I have
feedyourvcr.com.
I have all 10 pieces of information that can be found on the internet about this film.
All right, well, the mystery will unravel more. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks, Robert. There it is.
Robert, celebrity guests.
Yep.
I don't know how we get them.
And so, but we've talked about it since we've had him on, and we are going to end tonight's show with
the Andy Griffith credits with fake Andy Griffith
music.
Because
that's all I've been thinking about since we interviewed him. I was like, I want more of the Andy Griffith song.
It's a race to the Andy Griffith credits at this point. But let's do our show and tell now. We brought some movies.
Yeah, we got to tear through these too. Let's. I'll start off. I've been wanting to show this movie on this show for a long time. When I worked at my video duplication house right out of college in Minneapolis, my buddy who I worked with, Jeff, he had a video from college that they got at a public access station called Dark Currents, and he and his buddy Dave would watch it all the time. And he's my buddy too. I like Dave too. And Jeff brought it to work one day, and we would watch it every single day. Now, it's not going to seem that remarkable to somebody who's watching it right now, but if you watch it every single day for 3.5 years when you're like 22 years old, 23 years old, it means the world to you. So I quote this all the time, mostly in my head, because I don't quote it out loud because nobody else is going to know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to show you the scenes. So it's this group from Maine. I don't know where. It's like very rural Maine. There's a very thick accent in there. And It's called Dark Currents, and the guy who directed it, I forgot his name, he must have been really influenced by Twin Peaks, because he actually uses all the Twin Peaks music, and he tries to have like this quirky story. And I'll show you a little bit of the intro. But I'm going to show you all this.
Was it a movie or an episodic thing?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, the running time was probably 30 minutes long. So who knows? I mean, it played on public
Nacho
access.
Chihuahua
Yeah, it was Nacho Chihuahua. Is it a
length.
movie or is it a TV?
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah.
Okay,
So here's
Dark
the scene.
Currents.
Let me show you all the scenes with Chemo, the bad guy, and I forgot this character's name. That character. It's Twin Peaks music.
Yep.
It's all with like camcorder. Take that water. The kid's not really looking at what's happening, but I think that's supposed to be him when he's little.
Oh, he's thinking about having witnessed this.
Look at
Jesus Christ! What's that now? Do you know what happens to bad little boys who use naughty words?
That's Chemo. I can't see him. Watch that now. You know what happens to bad little boys who use naughty words. Look at the look he gives here.
Wow.
And then it cuts into the Twin Peaks thing.
Yeah.
And I fade that out, and then so here's chapter 1. Maybe it was more episodic.
Okay.
You know.
It was public access, so maybe they were
Yeah.
there.
All right, here's another scene with. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Jeff's gonna be mad at you.
I know.
Dave.
That's Chemo.
Here's your breakfast. Smells pretty good. Sorry, buddy. Plate shortage. You understand, don't you?
Sorry, buddy. Plate shortage. You understand, don't you? I don't think Chemo's that bad of an actor. Do you think? Except for Watch That Now isn't very good.
It's okay.
Actually, no, he's not a very good actor. You'll see in this scene.
Oh.
Yeah, this is another scene between Chemo and Reebok Pumps.
Oh wow.
Moose
knuckle
Knuckle.
shot.
They're ambitious. I'll give them that.
I like it. They got establishing shots.
Chemo, no. Shut up. Wait. That 1-2 punch of Chemo, no, and shut up. You got to hear it. Try not to speak over it.
Chemo, no! Shut up! Boggy said to keep you quiet while the state inspector's here. But as long as you're down here, you've got the brain cells in. I got the power.
There's a lot going on.
Audio
there.
issues here.
Well,
Yeah.
there's also the director standing back there in the background of the shot.
He don't need that. Yeah, but he might bite his tongue off. Bobby could be so lucky.
Pretty good eye roll.
Mm-hmm. I like his lips.
Oh, he's pure evil.
Look at the camera.
You're gonna kill him, man. What would Bobby say then? Hey, kid, you alright? You alright? You still alive? Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Wow,
There
Dark
it is.
Currents.
Yeah.
What's the thing you always quote from there? Or it's the name that you always say. Young.
Young Prescott?
Young Prescott.
Yeah, Young Prescott.
Is one of the characters'
Well,
names.
I say I had a dream, it was a nightmare, and I was so scared. I say that.
Scared, yeah.
Kristen, where the hell are you? Chemo, no. I do that, shut up.
Well, I know we had a theater manager. We played a movie theater called the Laurelhurst in Portland, and wasn't his name Prescott?
Oh, yeah.
So we'd call him Young Prescott.
Young Prescott.
Not to
yeah.
his face.
Yeah.
I got a weird one have you watched Hawk Jones before?
Yeah. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've watched clips from it.
This is called The Movie with the Kids in It, it says in the little starburst there, the little sticker. The Movie with the Kids in It, which describes a lot of movies. But this one is pretty strange. It was 1988, and it is a competent detective movie starring all children.
Competent?
Competent. Like it has a plot, it does it well.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a Nacho Chihuahua situation. This is well done. The plot makes sense. It's a feature-length movie, and here's a scene where the chief, the hard scrabble chief, confronts Hawk Jones for not making enough arrests. And here's his the scene with Hawk and the chief.
1. Now, how are we going to do anything about all this crime when you only make 1 arrest a week?
I'm working on a theory.
Spit it out.
All the crime that's tearing this town apart is related to the mob, right?
That hasn't been proven.
What if I told you Antonio Coppola was the head honcho?
You're crazy. He's a respected citizen in this town. He buys tickets to the policeman's ball every year.
And he's as crooked as a leaning town in Italy.
You stay away from him, you hear? He's clean. Now as for you, as of for today, you have a partner.
A partner?
Bring in McAllister.
No, that's out of the question. I work alone.
Here comes McAllister.
You don't have any say in this matter, Hawk. Meet your new partner.
A bride? The name's McAllister, turkey.
You two work out somewhere else. I got work to do.
Get Alka-Seltzer.
I don't like this one bit.
See, that's exactly how a detective scene where he gets a new partner would go in an adult movie, but they just recast it entirely with kids. It's brilliant.
So you know what? We reached out to them for our book. You know, we had the VHS book. We used that cover. We emailed them or sent them a letter. They responded immediately and said, "Yes, absolutely." Signed it and everything.
It's great.
Signed it away. Give it to us for free.
This is a Blockbuster rental, apparently, too. I just noticed the Be Kind Rewind sticker on
I want
there.
to find out some more information about Hawk Jones. I wonder. Like, I feel like again, this would be a total Alamo Drafthouse movie, wouldn't it? Like,
yeah, it's 88 minutes long. Liberty Entertainment, 1989. It's suitable for all ages. So that's Hawk Jones, everybody.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to play this quickly because Hawk Jones, it is not. It's Whiskers the Cat with the magical attitude. And again, we talked about this with Robert. Like, they put all the budget into a cat wearing sunglasses. This cat is not wearing sunglasses.
That's a worthwhile expense, though.
It totally is. I mean, look at that. Look at the lettering, the colors, and everything. Look back here. The cat's also wearing sunglasses back here too.
Watch the magic explode. It says.
This, at the bottom, it says an engaging cornball, or should I say, furball comedy by the New York Daily News. Do you think the New York Daily News actually reviewed this?
I can't imagine.
I did a Google search for it, and it didn't come up.
Okay.
But you know, this is an old movie, so who knows if it was even on the internet at the time.
All right.
Anyway, here's a scene. So there's a lot of disappointing things about Whiskers the Cat with a magical attitude, but the most disappointing is that the cat is hardly in it at all. The cat's in it at the beginning, switches bodies with a criminal, I think, or like a guy, a robber or something. Cat runs off. And then Whiskers is in human form for the whole thing. So it's a little boy and a criminal who has Whiskers' brain in him. So this particular scene, the boy and Whiskers, the man, get confronted by two bullies, and this is how Whiskers' brain works inside of a human.
Got it.
Okay. Makes him like Jim Carrey.
Well, I'm scared.
Like
Hey, Crew Cut?
Wouldn't he just run underneath a car or something?
Yeah, if he was a real cat.
So, now you guys owe us $2 a piece, cause, we're so scared. Right, Crew Cut?
Oh, yeah. Say your prayers, kitty litter.
That's not what a cat would do.
No.
That's not a magical attitude. Yeah, he is trying to be like Jim Carrey, isn't he?
Yeah, totally. I wonder if this came after.
Get the bikes!
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow. Well, sometimes the covers are better than the actual
It's 97, so yeah, it's after all Jim Carrey's, like, The Mask and, all that stuff.
Well, I got one called Pulse Beat here, and this one is also came out around the aerobics craze. This was 1985, and this one, like, there, you know, breakdancing came out, then there's breaking. It always leads up to a big competition at the end, or this one, it's like, what, is there an aerobics competition? No, not in real life. They made one up, they called it an aerobathon, And the idea was to do aerobics as long as you could, and the last person standing won the prize.
Okay.
And so this ragtag group from a lesser moneyed aerobics studio takes on the big moneyed aerobics studio across the way. And there's boobs in the opening credits of this, by the way. They wasted no time in getting to...
Did you censor it out, or are we going to...
We're not watching that part.
Okay, we're not going to watch that.
I cut actually 2 scenes together. So you can
Rated
see,
R movie?
I think so. It had to be. And so they had... you get 2 scenes. You get a playful bedroom scene starring the 2 leads, and then you get the end of the aerobathon here.
Okay.
And the audio is pretty bad on this, so just, yeah. I mean, it's a 1985 VHS tape. So here's Pulse Beat.
What a talent! Now I've got something to show you.
I know.
No, stop.
It's all ADR.
No,
Yeah.
stop it. Stop that. What are you, crazy?
I want that portrait behind them.
I entered the aerobathon today,
That's great.
and I want you to do the freestyle.
Me?
Of course you. You can do it.
We can do it.
Here's the aerobathon. There's only 3 left. This is a long scene. That guy dropped out.
So this is what they do.
Yeah.
Unbelievable! It's a wonder either man are still standing.
I think that's his dad or something.
Have you watched the whole movie?
Yeah. Good sportsmanship, though.
Oh, yeah. He did the right thing.
He's done it! Gervasi has won the aerobathon! What a triumph!
Oh, here's a Pulse Beat t-shirt.
Yeah,
Pulse
it's the
Beat
name of their
shirt.
studio. So he won the aerobathon after all that is said and done.
Wow, so wait,
Yeah.
this is kind of a spoiler then for people,
Yeah,
right?
sorry. Yeah, so ends up winning the sizzling dance by day, hot moves by night. That
So
doesn't
they-
describe the movie at all.
The antagonist, or the protagonist won at the end?
It turns out he did, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry to give that away for
Yeah.
everybody. But yeah, that's Pulse Beat.
Cool.
Yeah. And that's the show and tell
I probably
segment.
won't watch that movie.
No?
No.
All right. Well, I wasted a lot of time doing that the other day. That's show and tell.
You started at the beginning and watched all the way to the end.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
And actually, that was the second time. I watched it once for an exercise video montage, thinking I could put a clip in there years ago, and then I just rewatched it on the weekend to put it together.
How do you do it? Did you watch it by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, so we want to do
Nice things.
Nice things?
Yeah, quick
Okay.
nice things, then we got to wrap it up.
So we
Yeah.
have a new intro for Nice Things because we got to a certain level for Patreon where we don't have to see earwax. So roll the intro for...
I haven't even seen this yet. Let me see what it looks like.
Oh, you want me to play it again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, it already rolled?
Oh.
Yeah.
Joe's looking at it.
Okay.
It's kind of, it had the good day, it's the little marquee sun
yeah,
graphic.
I know, yeah.
What are you thinking?
I don't know, I was bored. I thought it was boring.
Apostrophe was no apostrophe necessary, no earwax.
No, there was not a single nice thing on there.
No, you don't need that. Now we're going to show you what the nice things are.
We're moving it back to my old one with the. I did not agree to the earwax, to removing the earwax at a certain.
Well, we got complaints when we got to the 1300 level and it was still on there.
I'll
so.
put a Gaussian blur over it. How's that sound?
All right.
I'll put a Gaussian blur over the earwax, and you know what a Gaussian blur is?
I have no idea what a Gaussian blur
It's a
is.
filter. It's in Adobe products.
This
where
isn't
you
Tedium
put-
Corner. All right. First nice thing.
It's a blur. It would blur it out. It would make it a little bit blurrier. So you wouldn't
Homemade
have to,
Alf statue came up on eBay. I got an alert for it, bought it, and it had no eyes. That's a nice thing. It's a no-eyed
Did they-
homemade Alf statue. And look at these kind of got, he kind of has buttocks and,
Can you tilt it down a little?
oh yeah. Yeah, can you see that there's
Did
no
the eyes
in
fall
there?
off, or did he was
There
he,
weren't any in the package. I feel
Okay.
like you're supposed to paint them black, but I got to leave it like this. So yeah,
No, I think it's fine as it is.
Sits on my desk. There's Elf. And he's also way taller and more slender in the statue than
Yeah.
he is in real life. And then we got some photos of nice things.
Yep, I threw a couple photos in there.
We'll blast through these nice things. Before that, somebody sent us a VHS wooden, I guess it's a card game.
What?
It comes in this wooden thing. It's magnets that keep it together. It's called Countdown Action Edition.
What?
And
Wait, have you looked at it? Have you looked at the rules or anything?
I think but I did look into it online, and it was a Kickstarter game.
Oh, look at that! It's so cool.
I know.
Oh, the cards are falling off.
Yeah, I guess that part isn't where it.
But it's made out of wood too.
Yeah, made out of wood. So it's like a handcrafted wooden VHS box. So, nice thing.
What's the game called?
Countdown Action Edition. I think this is an 80s themed card game.
Okay.
Oops, I guess we're a little ahead of... Okay, so here's some photos. You want to walk us through some of these?
Oh, yeah. Are these just mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's Ladies Cut. And I think they spelled ladies wrong. I think they did. That was at a truck stop. All these are from truck stops, by the way.
Yeah, spend a lot of time at truck stops.
This is not toilet paper.
It's clearly a problem. They double underlined.
Wait. But do you think that the reason that they said that is because it's actually paper towels and it jams
wadding up the toilets.
It wads up the toilets and blocks them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trucker's about to wipe with that. Oh, my mistake. All right.
Here's a basketball flask that says, basketball, more than a game, it's an attitude.
I agree with that.
And I didn't
100%.
buy that either. I didn't buy that. Oh, yeah, here's if you wonder where people got those Calvin
Fake
things.
Calvins?
It's at truck stops in Ohio.
Oh, you can get whatever you hate and want peed on.
Yep,
Your dispatcher,
El Nino is there.
You're peeing on a weather condition.
Yeah.
DOT.
My ex.
Arctic Cat.
Yeah. Jap Crap.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Freightliners,
nice.
Kenworths. Oh, I'd like to pee on those. Let me tell you.
Packers and Vikings. Yeah, you got them all.
You can choose which.
Actually, this is probably Wisconsin. Now that I see the Packers Vikings.
Yeah. All nice things.
100% nice. Send us your nice things.
Send us your nice things, and that's been nice things, everybody.
Are we wrapping things up here?
I think we should.
Yeah, let's end with the Andy Griffith. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear this again.
All right, so we fast forwarded to the end of the Andy Griffith episode.
I also want to hear the original song "Don't Cry" from Maria El Nina.
Yeah,
you remember that?
The 30-second song. Yeah, but here's I was wondering if they had the same fake music over the Andy Griffith credits, and you be the judge. All right, that's all.
That's it.
We'll be right back right after that.